Okay, so through a very convoluted system, we have now started a persona call.
Upgrade Persona Edition. Woo!
And so I can see you right now. And I guess we're going to put the video together from this somewhere, right? And
Yeah,
we'll put it up somewhere.
because otherwise it's just our voices and it doesn't really sound any different from that. But I'm seeing you. I'm seeing a very Myke-like version of you, other than the fact that your mouth doesn't move. Oh, you opened your mouth. That's nice.
So it looks
I can see that.
a lot like me, I think. Like it really
I agree.
looks like me. But the mouth doesn't move when I'm talking normally. If I talk like this, my mouth moves. But other than that, it doesn't. Yours is, I think your persona is fantastic. Like I really do. I think that
Thank you.
Looks just like you.
It's pretty close. This one I'm the happiest with of all the ones that I've done.
And I quite like the zoom, the way that zoom works here. To be honest, I think it looks pretty cool. Puts this in what this looks like. This room that it puts you in. So zoom kind of cuts out your head and superimposes you onto a room and like background. It looks like the rooms that when you have like briefings
that Apple uses.
They look like those rooms. Which is really
absolutely does. It's this like light wall and a wood table and with some things on it and some pictures on the walls. It absolutely does. We have different pictures on our walls. Did you notice that?
I didn't notice that until you just said it, but that's really cute. Look at us.
Yeah, interesting.
I have super strong neck right now that I am using. Vision Pro and AirPods Max. I would tell you it's heavy. This is a heavy combo.
All right.
This is not a comfortable combo by any stretch.
Well, from here, it looks like you're just unencumbered because that's the beauty of the digital persona, I guess.
Look, when you see my persona, there's nothing on me. I'm really coming around
including a mouth that works.
I'm really coming around to it. I think this is incredible technology. Like, I really do. I'm really blown away by it.
Yeah, just got to get that mouth working. Got to do some beard detection.
Yeah, I don't know how they're going to deal with it. I mean, maybe the next time I have a haircut, I'll try it again, right? Because that's, I guess, when my beard is shortest. Maybe that will do it. But I tried everything. I tried, like, pulling my mustache away from my face, right? So, like really trying to show my lips. And I reset my persona, like, 8 times.
See, I don't think it's your persona's problem. I think the problem is the detection when you're wearing the device, that it can't see your mouth moving.
You know, like it might be...
Except exaggerated.
Yeah, you know what? That might be it, right? That it's like the sensors see my mustache and don't see my lips. Hold on, let me move these. Moving my mustache.
Just stick your whole face out.
Hello, Jason. No, it's still doing it. See, like it just like is what it looks like.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think it's the playback, not the capture.
Yeah. Because
your mouth does open and work. So I think the persona is functional, but your beard is not. You have a broken beard on the scan.
How dare you?
The real time. I know. I'm sorry. Shave it.
Let me talk. See, I just can't get it to move.
Oh, that could be a solution.
Yep.
If your persona is good and it's just the sensors, that you could shave your beard now.
No.
And while you wouldn't have a beard in real life, you would have a beard as a persona, and you could live your whole life as a digital persona from now on.
That is a thing I could do, yes. It is not a thing I will do.
Not a thing you will do. No,
it's a thing I could
I understand that. I don't think I want to do this I don't think I want to do podcasting in this space, mostly because it is, honestly, it's not the way, it's weighing down my cheeks where I am talking.
Yep.
And so it makes talking a little bit awkward. And so I'm not sure I really want to go down that route with it. But
I wasn't
for this,
sure,
it's fine.
Would maybe change, like if it's resting on my nose, like that might have changed my voice. My biggest issue right now is I'm not sure I'm talking correctly into my microphone. I can't see my microphone.
Yeah, right. Yeah, my microphone is invisible floating in front of me.
But also, if I look at it, it's so close that I get double vision of it. And so, like, I'm not sure. So, like, hang on.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm touching it.
I just moved my Mac window out of the way.
Too close. But I am still impressed by these personas. I think it's I think it is an incredibly impressive start of this technology.
Yeah, I think it's gonna get a lot of laughs, and
Mm-hmm.
it is a little bit uncanny, but pretty, like I said, pretty amazing that you can create a 3D video game image of a person with just a quick scan, and then it expresses, it's got visual expressions, and it knows when you're moving your face and when you're moving your head, and um, yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty. I agree. I think that it is. It's a pretty good experience, and the alternative is nothing, right? The alternative is you're wearing a thing on your face and you can't see anything.
Yep.
So that's then you're just voice only, and it does, I guess, lead to an era where there'll be all sorts of video calls where you won't even know, like, although here's something we didn't talk about in the main show that we can talk about here is that digital personas are locked up tight, and I think one reason for that is they don't want to do impersonation. So like you have
Yeah.
to verify who you are before you can have access to the persona, and I think it's tied to optic ID. So it needs to not just somebody with your password can be you. They have to have your eyes, which means it can really only represent you, and I think that's
I
smart.
think if you choose not to have optic ID, and if somebody has the passcode, they could do it, right? Was that how would it work?
I don't know. I
But
don't
their
know.
plan though is that like really it should be tied to an individual. Like in the same way that a device is really too. Right? This
And
is
your
an
face.
individual thing. And it's my face. But
Yeah.
we're
So
we're
it should just be
already
yours.
fast approaching a world where you won't be able to believe everything you see online, so this is just gonna be another one of those things.
Well, I mean, there are already filters and stuff, but this suggests that, I mean, what's to stop iPhone users and iPad users and Mac users from, other than sensors, I guess, right? But other image technology can already, you could already build based on sensors. You could build a digital persona and then use it everywhere, and people would never not even know that you're not real. And it does open things up to, do they offer contour lighting and changing, there's some basic stuff in there, but there's touch up. I wonder if that's going to be a thing that you do too, where they will increasingly let you sort of touch up your appearance and alter your hair and do other things like that, or have alternate appearances or alternate clothes, or like there's plenty of places that this could go.